Although the COVID-19 pandemic has delayed arbitration talks regarding the new cruise pier at Port Zante, Lindsey Grant, the minister with responsibility for the A&C ports, said the matter is still being pursued. Months ago, the Canadian Commercial Corporation, contractors of the locally financed US $48 million cruise pier, made a request for cost overruns based on what was described as unforeseen physical conditions. Former Minister of Infrastructure Ian Patches-Liburd, as recently as early June 2020, contended that the contract is a design and build contract. At that time, Liburd said, quote, "In any design and build contract, the onus has to be on the contractor who is building the project to anticipate unforeseen physical conditions unless it's weather," end quote. The matter between the Canadian contractor and the St. Christopher A&C Ports Authority is to be heard in the International Court of Arbitration due to a quoted US $7 million cost overrun. An arbitration hearing was planned for June in Jamaica, but by that time countries had closed their borders as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, on Monday, 17th August, new Minister of Government responsible for ports, Lindsey Grant, confirmed that the matter will be addressed in a few months.
The arbitration, as I understand it, is set for sometime in November. And so the details of that I really don't want to expose at the time for obviously we're under the direction of the arbitrators. What I can say is that we have a significant case going forward, and so we expect that come November the matter will be determined one way or the other. There are obviously some issues with the pier at the moment, not really significant, but there are issues that we need to make sure that the St. Kitts and Nevis, we make sure that whatever economic benefit we need to get in terms of whatever the arbitration result brings, that we are there. Obviously, it was a huge contract. One with something over $140 million, and we want to make sure that we ensure that at the end of the day we get whatever is required in terms of the loss sustained by the deficiencies of the second pier. So I believe going forward, come November, we will be able to bring some more detail to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Meanwhile, the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the cruise industry has provided some time for repairs to be made on the new cruise pier that developed several cracks in some of the concrete slabs. Glenn Batt, SKN Newsline.